ES Audio.
What's up? I'm John Weeks, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, some positive news for endometriosis sufferers. But first, a Danish designer has created an AI camera that can take pictures using GPS data and a simple description of the scene.
So I'm essentially looking up your latitude and longitude, finding the weather, the address, places nearby, even the temperature really helps on making the photo. And then using AI and these kind of text-to-image models to represent this moment that this camera is kind of situated in.
Paragraphica is the brainchild of Bjorn Karmann. It's a camera-style device, but it doesn't have any lenses. It has physical dials used to alter specific parameters and then sends those details to an AI model.
And this prompt is kind of fed to an AI online that lays on a server, and it starts imagining what the space might look like, and it's oddly similar to the place you're actually in.
Bjorn said he created the device to raise the issue of how AI is being used already to alter our photos.
Companies are kind of relying on these algorithms to improve their photos already. And that's kind of concerning, I think, and we don't want to end up in a world where we have Paragraphicas, everyone. But we are seeing a trend that images aren't actually reality already. So this was a big art exercise to really explore this field and these questions in a tangible object that you can kind of relate to.
You can see the camera itself and some of its pictures through the link in our show notes. Supernatural actor Misha Collins, who's just become an ambassador of Ukraine's official fundraising platform, United24, has been telling us about the demining effort in the country.
It's an enormous problem. The landmass in Ukraine that currently needs to be demined is the size of the United Kingdom. It's an incredibly slow and arduous process to demine because you can't do it casually.
This week, he spoke with President Volodymyr Zelensky about the work to remove mines from all over the country. Misha told us Ukraine is one of the most productive agricultural countries in the world, known as the breadbasket of the world. But it's estimated that as much as 10% of the farmland across Ukraine has mines on it.
That means the farmers returning cannot work their land. It means the agricultural economy is crippled by this problem, and it means that farmers and their kids are endangered.
Misha told us he's running his own fundraiser as part of efforts by United24 to help with the demining work.
If we raise $500,000, we will be able to purchase a state-of-the-art demining machine from Italy that will likely save dozens, if not hundreds, of lives.
Now, the James Webb Telescope has spotted a super plume of water spurting out of Saturn's icy moon, Enceladus. The water stream being thrust into space is more than 6,000 miles long, equivalent to flying from the UK to Japan. The moon is described by NASA as an ocean world, about 4% the size of Earth, just 313 miles across, and has geyser-like volcanoes that spew jets of ice, water vapour and organic chemicals. It's thought to be one of the most exciting scientific targets in our solar system in the search for life beyond Earth. An app developer claims Reddit could charge him $20 million a year to keep his app running. Christian Selig, who owns the app Apollo, which offers an alternative interface for Reddit users, alleges it's because the website is hiking the cost of API requests, aka when the app tries to access information from the site. He claims 50 million requests costs $12,000, and last month Apollo made 7 billion requests, which will put it at about $1.7 million a month, or $20 million a year. Christian says he's spoken with Reddit on the phone, and the firm has been communicative and civil throughout the process, but told him they can't be flexible on the price. Tech and Science Daily has requested a comment from Reddit on the claims. Researchers believe a scientific breakthrough related to brown fat could lead to new treatments for obesity and diabetes. A group of experts from the universities of Cambridge, East Anglia, Pennsylvania, and Brussels have revealed the molecular structure of a protein called UCP1, that allows brown fat tissue, or good fat, to burn off calories as heat. It breaks down blood sugar and fat molecules to create heat and help maintain body temperature. In contrast, white fat simply stores calories. The researchers say the discovery of UCP1's molecular structure could lead to new treatments, including the potential of turning white fat into brown fat. Coming up, a new hope for endometriosis treatments. And should silent zoos be the norm? Why not hit follow and give us a rating during the break? Welcome back. There's new hope for endometriosis sufferers. It's a disease which affects women and causes tissue similar to the lining of the uterus to grow elsewhere in the body and can cause severe pain in the pelvis and make it harder to get pregnant. Researchers in Australia have grown tissue from every known type of endometriosis and compared how they each change and respond to treatments. It means they'll be able to vary treatments for those suffering from different types of the condition and help them determine whether a woman will need fertility treatments. And finally, a study suggests going to a silent zoo can actually help visitors connect to animals in a more intimate way. Experts ran special silent events at Paignton and Bristol zoos and found that visitors were better able to focus and concentrate on specific animals and their behaviour. They found that those who took part went round slower and took more time to think and to concentrate. They also found that in some cases, the silence fostered feelings of intimacy and attachment to particular zoo animals. You're up to date. Come back at 4 o'clock for the Leader podcast for the latest news from the Evening Standard. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon at 1. Catch you then.